I went out to eat without my husband and kids because they refused to wash the dishes. My husband and I both work full-time. I'm in real estate and he works at a shipyard. We each pull 50 to 60-hour weeks and have 4 kids, twin 13-year-olds, a 12-year-old, and an 8-month-old baby. I've had a chore system since the older kids were little, but ever since I had the baby, everyone has completely stopped helping, my husband included. I pick up the baby from daycare around 5 p.m. every day, and when I walk through the door, my husband is always on the couch scrolling through his phone. The kids are in their rooms playing video games or watching makeup tutorials. The house is usually a mess, but honestly, I don't even care about most of it. The one thing that drives me absolutely insane is the dishes. I'm tired of having to wash every single dish in the sink just so I can cook dinner for everyone. I've tried everything to get them to help. I shut off the internet and took the router to work so nobody could watch TV. I canceled family trips. I grounded the kids. I got into huge fights with my husband. Things would get better for maybe a week or a month, but then everyone would go right back to being lazy. At this point, I'm so exhausted, I don't even have the energy to argue anymore. Last Saturday, my husband had the day off while I had to work. Before I left that morning, I looked at all of them and said, "Your chores better be done by the time I get home." They all said, "Yes, ma'am," and I walked out the door. Around 4:30 that afternoon, I texted my husband asking what everyone wanted for dinner since I had to stop at the grocery store. He told me what to get, so I bought everything they wanted and drove home. I walked in to find not a single dish had been washed. In fact, there were at least 10 more dishes in the sink than when I left that morning. I also noticed a load of laundry sitting in the washing machine that nobody had moved to the dryer. My husband was on his butt on the couch watching YouTube videos. The kids were off in their rooms playing games. The baby was just sitting in her walker. I put the grocery bags on the table, grabbed the diaper bag, and packed some stuff for the baby. Then I looked at my husband and said, "Have at it. I'm going to Applebee's," and I walked right back out the door with a baby. About 20 minutes later, he called me. I washed the dishes. "I'm sorry, I was just really tired today." I told him that was zero excuse. There are 3 older kids in this house who have assigned chores, and he couldn't even tell them to do anything. It's pure laziness at this point. He said, "I know, I'm sorry, I'm trying to work on it. Can you just come home? I don't know how to make this dish." The meal he was talking about is pretty complicated, but Google exists for a reason. I told him no, I'm sitting at Applebee's and I'm going to enjoy my steak and shrimp with a baby in peace. He and the older kids can figure out dinner themselves because apology or not, I'm not letting him off the hook. Apparently he had me on speakerphone because suddenly all the kids started talking. They were begging me to please bring them something from Applebee's. It's all of our favorite restaurant. I said absolutely not and hung up the phone. When I got home later that night, the groceries had been put away. My husband told me they all ate grilled cheese and cereal for dinner. Now my husband and all the kids are mad at me. They think I'm being mean and unfair. I told them this is exactly how it's going to be. Every single time they don't do their chores from now on, they can either help out or make their own dinner.